Okay, so we are now on day two. Hopefully, some of the playing from yesterday, uh, kind of gelled in our brain. So, just if you're new joining us, what we're doing is this is a 5-day exercise to improve hand independence, but we're going to stretch it out for probably even longer than that, and we're going to try to add in just in general, like rhythmic, making sure that we stay on rhythm, we play through mistakes, we figure out exactly where we are without looking at the keyboard, and we know where the melody is going and all that. Just getting used to like the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, matching those up with lesser tones. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to play a waltz pattern on the left hand. Right hand for now is just going to be a very simple do, sol, sol, re, la, mi, fa, do. And we're just going to blare as much as we can together in 10 minutes today and see where we get. We'll be doing it at 40 beats per minute. And today we're going to try to just see where we're at without saying any singing. And then from there, we will move on to there'll be a slightly more complicated right hand. Okay, so let's move our face, and we're going to just look at it. It's 2:07 right now. So we will go ahead and end this at 17. When it's this slow, I honestly so I realized that it's very slow. As it gets more complicated, this will be useful. We'll speed it up later in later days. But also, I think it's probably really useful to practice discipline and doing it slow. We're still rushing. Good posture. There. We recovered. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We're gonna try it once through saying with only the right hand saying the words. Do, sol, 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 do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, sol. Oh man, this one's really hard, but I don't want to get too bogged down because we're mostly on hand independence. But I'm gonna keep doing this, trying to bore hit in every day. Someday we'll get good at it. Okay. Ooh, I looked. Okay, so now we're gonna try the. We're really rushing. Okay, let's try it. Whew, this is so much more difficult than you would think. Wow, we just completely stopped that. There we go. Kind of messing up the left hand a lot. Anyone want to try to talk? Ooh, we're really off. I don't know how bad it really sounds, but I'm pretty sure it sounds, yeah, right there was probably the worst when I wasn't playing through with the rhythm, even though like everything was wrong. If you try to keep a rhythm, I think that it's much less noticeable to audiences that you messed up, even if you know you messed up. If you sort of keep a rhythm with it, and even if they kind of know that's the wrong note, you can maybe fake it like, oh yeah, you meant this to happen. Like the rhythm is so important, and yeah, so that's really why. If it sounds really bad, I keep on messing up, but I'm playing through, and you're like, does he not notice he's messing up? Like, yeah, I notice, but I'll try to call it out. That way, if I mess up and I don't call it out too much in the same way, then maybe I'm actually making a mistake I don't realize. But we want to notice mistakes, but also play through them. That's the goal. 2, 3. So bad. It's so unnatural. Got off rhythm. That's the worst. It's so painful, isn't it? Going this slow. That was a terrible recovery, but I tried. Trying to look around. soon as I feel like I'm comfortable, I try to do something a little bit different, and I immediately have a much harder time maintaining. Oh, wow, I'm getting way off. The rhythm is really tough talking and playing. Talking is really the hardest part of this, because it's when I don't focus on the rhythm, that's when I get off. What comes after F in the alphabet? F, G, A, B, C, C, B, A, G, B, G, A, G, A. Woo. Oh man, I tell you what, as soon as I try to start thinking, okay, we're at the time limit, so let me go ahead and do once through, just to solidify that I actually can do the most basic portion of this without all the extra stuff. So, okay, glass of drink of water. All right. 3. So we have the basics at least, and that'll be it. So we'll do this again tomorrow. Let some of this try to congeal. We'll continue to try to just layer in more levels of complexity than we can possibly handle. Take it as slow as possible. Practice that patience. Tomorrow we're going to be going switching. So we're going to go with the right hand instead of the left hand. We'll do the. Switching the roles on the hands there will be quite interesting. It's going to be tough. I hope to see you there.